Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Hammer.
And I'm Susie Hammer. And this is Winter's story. I was about 12 weeks along before we knew, and we found out we were having a girl, and we were super excited. Then the doctor came in and said, there's something wrong with your child's heart, and we need to send you up to Johns Hopkins Children's Center. As you can imagine, there were a lot of emotions going through our head, and we were really scared. The cardiologist spent what seemed like hours with us, drawing out Winter's heart and explaining to us what was going on with her heart, what her prognosis was, what care would look like after birth.
They just put us at ease. They comforted us, and we knew right away that we were in good hands. Winter was diagnosed with tricuspid atresia, and this is where a valve in her heart wasn't formed to allow the blood to flow from the top to the bottom of her right side of her heart. This is a condition that is life-threatening, and without the appropriate care from experienced doctors like those at Johns Hopkins Children's Center, we wouldn't be where we are today.
When I had Winter, everybody was there waiting to see if she was going to be blue or pink, which would tell us if she needed immediate surgery or not. Thankfully, she came out pink, and so I got to hold her for maybe 2 minutes, and then they rushed her to the NICU to be examined, and we were able to actually bring her home after that week, where we had daily home nurses from Hopkins who came and checked on her and monitored her. She checks Winter's oxygen saturation. And she turned, I'll never forget, she turned and looked at us and said, "We have to take her to the hospital right now." So John Hopkins sent the transport ambulance, and she coded. She turned blue. And now I can joke that I know what blueberry blue is. When you have a heart baby, they tell you they don't want to turn blue. So that was at 2 weeks old. She had the BT shunt, which is an open heart surgery. And then around 6 months, it was time to schedule her next open heart surgery, which is the Glenn procedure. We decided to have her third surgery, the Fontaine, before she went to school. So she had time to recover and everything before she was school-aged. It was an all-day process. And for the first time ever, her oxygen level was almost 100%, which is what you and I have. And so it was pretty incredible.
We knew that this team and everything that they did was the right place to be to care for our daughter. It was not one person that made this possible. It was so many different people that cared for Winter, that cared for Susie, that cared for me. They made us feel like we were cared for. We were part of the family. We were never left to just be on our own, thinking that there wasn't some path forward that we were working on to get her better. And ultimately, that was it. It was to get her better. And Winter is just doing amazing today. She is 7 years old, loves doing so many things. You know, she's very active in her gymnastics. She loves doing American Ninja Warrior and all the different obstacles. And just to see that she was keeping up with just any other kid, Susie and I, we can sit there and watch her and just feel blessed that, you know, we had the care that we had from everybody at Johns Hopkins Children's Center. It's just, we wouldn't be here today without them. And just a big thank you to them.
Thank you, Johns Hopkins Children's Center.